You've been lied to, and I know that sounds dramatic, but stay with me for 10 seconds. Because this lie is the reason millions of people work hard their entire lives and still feel broke. Ready for it. Saving money will not make you rich. In fact, saving alone might be the very thing keeping you stuck. Let me explain. Most people grow up hearing the same advice. Save your money, cut your expenses. Stop buying coffee, stop eating out, stop spending on anything fun. And people follow it. They try to be responsible. They save a little, they cut a little, they feel proud for a week. Then life happens, the fridge breaks. A medical bill comes, a family emergency pops up. And suddenly the money they saved disappears overnight. They're back to zero, and they start the cycle again. This is why people feel tired, not physically tired, but financially tired, because no matter how much they save, it never feels like enough. They do everything they're told, yet the stress never leaves. If you've ever checked your bank account and felt your stomach drop, if you've ever promised yourself you'd save more next month, if you've ever tried to be good with money but still ended up wondering where everything went, you're not alone. Millions feel the same way, and it's not because you're irresponsible. It's because you're fighting the wrong battle. Saving is about holding on. Wealth is about growing. And those two things are not the same. Let me tell you something uncomfortable. Saving money is about playing defense, but nobody wins a game by only defending. At some point, you must switch to offense. This is the psychological trap most people don't see. They believe being careful with money automatically leads to having more money. But the truth is, the people who stay broke think about money in terms of not losing. The people who build wealth think in terms of creating. Poor mindset. How do I keep what I have? Rich mindset. How do I grow what I have? That small difference in thinking creates a massive difference in results. Let's make it real. Imagine two people earning the exact same salary. Person A saves every month, cuts every cost, lives extremely cheap, feels proud of being disciplined, but also stressed, restricted, and exhausted. Their money grows slowly, almost painfully slow. Person B also saves, but only enough to create a safety cushion. After that, every extra dollar has a job. $1 goes to learning new skills. Another dollar goes to starting a small idea. Another goes to building something that can grow on its own. Over time, Person B creates opportunities, their income grows, their life expands. Meanwhile, Person is stuck fighting the same battle every month. The difference, Person A believed the goal of money is to be protected. Person B believed the goal of money is to work. And here's the truth nobody told us. Money is only useful when it moves. Money grows when it flows. But saving is the act of freezing your money, stopping it from moving. Saving protects you from emergencies, yes. Every person needs some emergency savings, but after that, saving becomes a cage. And this is where most people get angry. They say, "So are you telling me I shouldn't save?" No, I'm telling you saving is step one. Not the whole journey. Saving keeps you alive. Building keeps you free. And wealth comes from freedom, not survival. Think about it. Every wealthy person you admire, every successful person you know, they didn't do it by clipping coupons, cutting coffee, or living scared of spending. They did it by learning, building, creating, investing, taking small risks, and using money as a tool. But why do most people never reach that step? Because saving feels safe, it feels responsible. It feels like you're doing the right thing. Saving gives you a sense of control. But it also makes you afraid. Afraid of losing, afraid of risk, afraid of trying something new. And when fear controls your money, money controls your life. Now let's talk about something deeper. Most people were raised with the belief that money is limited, that it's hard to make, that you must protect every coin, that money comes slowly and leaves quickly. So you grow up constantly worried, and saving becomes a way to calm the fear. But people who become wealthy operate from a different story. They don't see money as something to hide from danger. They see it as a tool to unlock opportunity, a tool to buy time, a tool to increase income, a tool to multiply results. This is why the rich don't get rich by saving. They get rich by building. There's a moment in every person's life where they realize something painful. You cannot save your way out of a low-income life. You cannot save your way into wealth. You cannot save your way to freedom, because saving is limited. You can never save more than you earn. But you can earn far more than you save. Here's a simple example. If saving $5 a day could make you rich, everyone would be rich. But that's not the world we live in. We live in a world where your skill, your creativity, your courage, and your ideas matter more than how often you say no to yourself. Let me show you another contrast. Imagine person C decides to save every extra dollar for the next 5 years. Their savings grow, but slowly. They feel secure, but not free. The number in the account rises, but their life stays the same. Same stress, same income, same limitations. Now imagine person D decides to save enough for 6 months of expenses. After that, they invest in themselves. They take online courses, they learn high-income skills. They start a small freelance service. They build a tiny online business. They try ideas, fail, learn, try again. After 5 years, even if person D failed multiple times, they develop skills that increase their income. They built something, they grew, and most importantly, they changed who they became. Person C saved money. Person D saved themselves. This is the shift wealthy people understand. Money doesn't change your life, skills change your life. Money doesn't create wealth, growth does. Savings don't increase your income. Opportunity does, and opportunity comes from action. From learning, from building, from trying, from creating. From becoming the kind of person who can generate value, not just preserve it. So if saving won't make you rich, what will? Simple. Increase the value you bring to the world. Increase what you can do. Increase the skills you have. Increase your ability to solve problems. Increase your ability to create results. Because income follows value, and wealth follows income. Saving is just a seatbelt, it keeps you safe. But it won't drive the car, you need to move. Let's bring this down to real, practical action. There are 3 simple steps anyone can take, no matter where they live or how much they earn. First, build a small emergency cushion. Just enough to protect you from unexpected shocks, not years of savings, just a cushion. Second, choose one skill that makes money in the real world. It could be editing, design, writing, marketing, coding, sales, strategy. Spend a little money each month learning it. Courses, books, tools, training. This is investment, not spending. Third, begin creating. Offer your skill. Take small jobs. Build tiny projects. Sell something, try something. Even if it feels scary, because small income becomes big income, and big income becomes freedom. If you do this for 6 months, you won't even be the same person. Your opportunities will be different. Your thinking will be different. Your confidence will be different. Your financial future will be different. Saving didn't do that, you did. Let me leave you with something important. There are 2 ways to live your financial life. You can shrink your world until your money feels enough. Or you can grow your skills until your money becomes unlimited. One path leads to survival, the other leads to freedom. Most people choose to shrink, but you can choose to grow. Saving won't make you rich. Becoming someone who can create value will. So here's my question for you. Are you going to spend your life protecting your money or building your future? If you're ready to break the saving-only mindset and move into a growth mindset, comment the word GROW.